there, Justice 3 Strike Force. Welcome to your daily dose of Marvel Strike Force right here on my show, The Daily Strike Force, where I have a little bit of fun playing like I always do anyways, and I talk to you, the fans of the game, and usually a really great topic of discussion for the day. Now, yesterday, before I was rudely interrupted by a massive migraine, the topic of the day was Polaris, because I was going to check out her kit, and then give you the truth about some of these new teams and new players that are coming into the game. And a lot of you veteran players out there better take note. So, before we get started, let's do a little bit of house cleaning like we normally do. And thank you for coming to the show, and if you're here for the first time, consider following the channel. I do this kind of thing every single day, and including a core game, which is going to be Outriders, that's coming out next week, and a few other choices. Like today's Fun Friday, that's Need for Speed, Heat, and on Mondays is Mortal Kombat Mondays. And right now I'm working my way through Wasteland 3. It's a really great adventure. I usually do that one Tuesday through Thursday, so check that out there. The next week the core game does change, so depending on what's happening there, I will be streaming Outriders for the foreseeable future, creating content for YouTube. If you are interested in YouTube, I do have a channel called Justice 3 Gaming. Like, subscribe, comment on all my videos, turn on that notifications bell so you always know when I'm uploading any brand new content, and I thank you ahead of time for doing that for me. If you are a dedicated Marvel Strike Force fan, I do actually have a specific channel just for that purpose called Justice 3 Strike Force. If you've seen any of my videos, don't forget to talk about them with your friends and family. Every little bit of word of mouth counts. Alright, let's get in here and let's start ignoring all these different offers because they're just gonna pop up in my fucking face. I waited 60 seconds. I waited 60 seconds, right? Yes, I waited 60 seconds. Apparently it's not a good thing scientifically to cuss in the first 60 seconds. Well, guess fucking what? I'm back. You hear anything a little extra? I do have my window open, and sometimes people are loud outside. Let's just say. Doesn't look like there's anything there. Supplies look good. I'm skimming the stores just to be sure I'm not missing anything important. $250 on credits, so it doesn't matter. Already made my purchase through the War Store, and promotion credits. I am on the lookout for She-Hulk. Or 5 red star She-Hulk, so I definitely need that. Don't have enough credits for my 7 red star Invisible Woman, which I am for sure going to be keeping an eye out for. Get out of my face! Jesus Christ. Let me play a little bit before that, okay? Give me 3 minutes. And start showing me the offers that you're teaching me to ignore. Damn, almost done with this one already. I only need one more purchase, but I only got a couple hours to do it. I gotta do something. Wait, I don't gotta do anything small. I just gotta do the blitz. Alright, we are at 5. I got 20 minutes before I have to check the arena. Let's look at these offers and see which ones might be good and which ones might be bad. They're almost always bad. 6, 150. Gonna get some shitty orbs right here. Save over 60. Marvel Strike Force is Scopely. Get rid of this shit. It's so insulting, especially when you say limited time offer, 60% off. Just stop. You'd predetermine the overall price to begin with. That is not a good price. None of these are good prices for any reason. If you're into supernaturals and whatnot, you could go for this package right here. Again, all very farmable. All it takes is a little time and patience. But you know, obviously, if you got a good job and you know you really love this game, go ahead and get this to catch up on your supernatural characters. Mystics, I guess, is the best way to actually call that. Superior skill gear offer. Jesus Christ, fucking 30. Get 80% off! Raw! Ah, man, if you're really into Skilletary, I mean, if you're a brand new player to the game and you got this kind of money, I mean, this is a great actual offer for you because it's going to get you, you know, you're going to start catching up a little more and more with those surgical teams, and surgical teams is one of the parts of the topic that I'll be talking about today when I'm talking about new teams and new players and how great they are. All good stuff. All good stuff. Not a good offer. 120, you need like fucking 300 of these motherfuckers. I mean, just for one thing. So, $20 for 120? What is it? Usually like 30 bucks though, right? Jesus Christ. 10 for event orbs, modules. You know, if... Christ, you need to kick that module shit on this particular offer all the way up to 8,000. Then somebody could consider $24.99. I mean, there are a lot of players like myself. I do want to kind of nickel my dime into the game a little bit because I do enjoy it. You know, I would like to buy a few resources here and there. It's all fucking virtual. So, it is what it is. $5 for 250 in energy, $2,000 in war credits. See, that could get you a little bit further in the event. $5 is not a terrible price to offer. I don't think it's worth what they're giving. But $5 is not going to break your bank all that much. You know, you got that fiver. Go ahead and use that, especially if you've got a gift card. $1,600 for this. This is the type of offer that is specifically only for those people who just don't have a lot of time to play Marvel Strike Force. This would be a great one for you to be able to catch up in the event because there are some banger rewards in some of those milestones, especially for those of you who are trying to get into Dark Dimension 4. Good big chunks of gear there. Extraordinary energy bundle. 2,000 energy. That is a lot of energy. Where you would actually put that would be completely sporadic. That seems to me like a catch-up type of package. Is it worth $20? Fuck no. $5 maybe. Another $5 offer for this shit. No, that's war credits. What the fuck is this? Okay, hold on a second. I'm saying something wrong. Okay. Right at the bottom. War credits. Elite war credits. Okay, alright. Elite war credits. Even the elite, what the fuck are you gonna buy with 500, really? A $5 offer like that, I believe I did say the other day, should include one really large orb to really be worth even purchasing it for $5. Let's get back up to where we were. Jesus, these some gouging ass limited time offers right here. I mean, look at this shit. $35 fucking dollars for 14K. Yeah, you're gonna get a bunch of gold for that, but it's gonna fucking disappear in 30 seconds flat. Is that worth it? I don't know, man. At 14, let's see, at 14,000, you're talking, what is it, 2 apiece. So you're talking 7 pulls. On average, you're getting maybe 3, somewhere between 250 and 4 for every pull. You're looking at possibly about, you know, around-ish the 2 million-ish mark, probably more like 1.5 really on the low end of things. For $35, no thank you. Premium orbs, don't ever buy these, really. For $20, I've actually did this when we first started with ISO 8s. You get such a low count of premium ISO orbs, you're not even guaranteed to get good ones. I mean, that is wholeheartedly not worth $20 a purchase. Ion orbs. This is another one of the standard. There's two different standard types of ion orbs for this. There's 4 and there's 8. This one's worth $10. should be worth $2.99 at most, and that's that's going to get you about an average of 150 to 200,000 ions. Now, module offers, I really wish these things were way cheaper than this. This is another catch-up offer. 8,000 could bank you almost 200 orange modules, which is a decent chunk of these little orange modules, and you need those in parallel with gold to be able to get your characters up to 80, or as far as you can actually get them to. Do not do this. That's $25. Give me a fucking break. I mean, you're getting what is this, dark dimension energy shit? No, that's like raid healing stuff. And if you're at a high enough difficulty, you can't even heal anyways. What's the point of that? That's definitely a newer player type of package. Newer player slash well-to-do players. Disposable income players. $5 for one gold orb. $5 for one gold orb. Good God. No. All the other standard bullshit. Goodbye. Alright. Let's see here. Milestones. Would we spend a little? Oh, we got some blitzes going on here. See if we can cut through these real fast. Now, block party tonight. That's going to finish off my Silver Surfers kit. Let's get in here and get these raids done because we're running out of time. We got 8. We're going to start at the top. Win. Ooh, Iceman. Win. 8-2, that's a win. That's a full kit package on that team. Yeah, fuck yeah. I'll reevaluate my defenders if that ever happened. Oh yeah. Like Black Order, friggin' Astonishing X-Men are 2 of the top teams in the game. I wouldn't say 2 top teams, I would say 2 of the highest value teams is a more accurate way to put it. Marauders, pretty surgical. One-trick ponies, they're in war defense. Can this happen? I'm hoping. That's a win. This one could be really cool because I know I just 80'd those guys out today. I just finished them up. I'm gonna try this. So I want to see if that's good. It's actually pretty comfy right there. That's a nice win. That just allows me, kind of a better instinct about what I'm trying to fight. If I want to go with a more speedy approach. I think that's good. It's just, oh god damn it! You wanna know what? It's the unbalanced. I just started these guys on getting their levels up, and one of them went up really high. So there's an imbalance there. I probably should have chose something else though. They don't usually do well against defenders. I think I can win that though. No, I was wrong. That was a terrible decision. I should have just let that go. Ooh, I don't know. That's a... Look at that shit! Fucking 7-star Silver Surfer right now. I mean, this is Blitz, so... Ugh. That screams bot team, I think. I don't know. Having a ISO 8 on that Silver Surfer seems like a conscious decision. 7-star, 6 red Silver Surfer. Fuck you. They were saying 5 people. It's hard to judge this. Because Blitz is made to manipulate who you're fighting. That might be a save team, but they would have to manipulate the stars and red stars to get that to work. I don't like that. I'm taking a picture of that shit and sending it in. That's some horse shit right there. Go fuck yourself, Bug Nelly. Of course I lost. Alright, Young Avengers, I think I got that. I don't know. See, that offense down that Electro gives out can be a pretty powerful turn 1 move. It's a tough choice, I'm going for it. I knew better. Deep in my soul, I knew better. Slow, good one shot. Can I recover? Actually, that's not that slow. I mean, Falcon really spin that up. Going for it. That sucks. Well, damn. I really gotta work on that Supernatural team. They're actually extremely good. And they keep getting put on the back burner for new stuff or where something piques my interest that I really should just sit down once I'm ready to start working my attack teams hard. They need to get up there. They're extremely useful. Very quick. Alright. I know I got some low end. I'm not going to be able to drop past 7. I'll have to just give it a go. Man, whatever. Those are terrible choices. That'll set me up for the next cycle, though. I'll start from the bottom. Yeah, that's pretty good. Did that get me enough for a pull, though? Yep. And no milestone. Oh, I gotta spend war credits on this one. Okay. Here. Almost there. That's one of the big ones, the big boys. I need to make it to 33. Well, I get to 33. Yo, I'm in like Flynn. Cosmic Dark Dimension 4. That'll finish my Silver Surfer. I mean, he's like dangerously close right now. Where the hell is he? Oh, he's right here. Just need like. I just need 1 on this geode. And I believe just 5 on this potion. No, not potion. Essence. And they only sell them in 4s. So I'm going 17 if it ever shows up in the shop again, unless I can make it up in RTA. Oh, tonight I might be able to do that actually, now that I think about it. If we go to RTA, I believe it's well within the level region that I need. Yeah, it's like this one immediately gets me what I need there. And then if I do the weeklies quickly enough, which I usually do within the first day. What am I'm looking for geodes, right? Alright, so where's the geodes? I just need like one little geode. I don't need the full package. Well, damn. I don't think I'm making it to 90 this time around. I don't remember, like around 14 days, did I ever make it that far? I think I only made it to like 87. So I'll be short. I'll have to depend on the store to get me the rest of what I need. Will that happen? Yeah, that'll for sure happen within a week. So I'll be able to get through, or at least give Cosmic a good chance. Then it's another waiting period because I need Carnage to get to 15. Ooh. God, they're putting those in the raids now. More mutant gear, please. Thank you very much. This guy take a big ass toll with these next two characters. Probably not getting past 9. Either one of them, probably. Not quickly, anyways. Alright, 18. That's 19 with those other orbs, probably. Yeah, 300. Alright, 520 to that arena. Surrap! What up, dog? Let's get that speed up, please. That is what I call a defensive spread. Ebony Maw won't instigate payback by being near Thanos or Cole himself, so. Oh man. And he already went, so that means this offense down might work in my favor this time around. Up. Everybody's already on. No. There's a few. Got to see how big his call was. That's pretty decent. Didn't hit that hard. I wonder if he's got Raider on. Raider, it's always a huge chance. You know, putting on, you know, Thanos will either just sweep the field or he won't do shit. Focus him. Keep those death brutes down. Especially while he's stunned. Can beat the shit out of him. check what that was either. I kind of wish there was a statistics screen or something like right at the end after a fight. Wonder if we can find them real quick. No, it'll only be anything that I just beat underneath. Shit. Alright. Let's get these raids up. I'm going headphones on because I do like the sound. We were just kind of skimming through that area at that point, so now we get to hear the fights. Get out of here, Doom. I don't need to hear you. Is this difficulty 1? Why are we flip-flopping? I thought we were doing fine. We get more season points if we stay at 2. I know this alliance is good enough for that. Always use your basic with Venom and Anti-Venom on high evasion characters. They can't miss. No! Why? I don't understand. Everybody's making it through like at a decent pace on 2. Why would we backpedal to 1? Everybody's got the rewards, correct? So why are we backpedaling? We should be trying to collect it at the very least up to, you know, we can easily get 30 to 60%, and that's more season points. Right? I've never actually, that's like one piece of data I've never actually really looked into. Isn't that some shit? I track like practically everything, but when it comes to raids, I haven't done any math yet. Alright, might as well start with the tanks now that I know I'm not going pretty much anywhere. kind of like half sleptwalk through that, honestly. My mind just went to completely somewhere else. Man, Multiple Man really has me interested in seeing how his kit works. I haven't read it yet, but I know his character, so. Ooh, Iceman, are you gonna get a big hit in there? Bishop gonna let you? Yeah, that's gonna be a 3-piece. That's 750 speed bar right there. $250. If I were to stun someone, who would I stun? Yeah. I want to see if his shit will still trigger, because I feel like I've seen it happen. We'll never know. He died too fast. Nah, that's a waste. I won't even bother with Trooper at this point. All the assists that pop up is like, he'll never even get a chance to fight back. Try to get slowed down on those guys. They'll be even slower than usual. Might as well go for Iron Fist. I was about to say, are you gonna survive, Luke Cage? No, you're not. I think I'll try to charge up as much as I can. Everybody looks pretty good. Alright, there we go. That is it. Real-time arena. I gotta wait till later tonight because I usually end up, like, toasting all the dailies. Okay, here comes the fun part. Let's check out. Let's go to the sub screen here, and let's pull up msf.gg. One of the best resource sites that you can possibly get here, and you should definitely check them out. Support them if you can. But I get a lot of great info just from this site, and plus you could sign up, be a part of your alliance, and actually submit your character profiles for your alliance to help, like in modes like war. All right, so let's take a look at this kit. I'll tell you before I read this kit. My hope with this character is to finally have another character that can manipulate adjacency on the field, like moving positions around, like mixing it up. Right now, Magneto's the only one that can even do it. Kind of like I was hoping for either the same exact thing, maybe just surrounding adjacencies that she could manipulate in, but I was hoping for like maybe an inverse one where, you know, she can go in and instead of bringing all those characters together, blowing them apart. Now, what would be the advantage of that? I don't think it's a good one. So maybe that idea is just stupid altogether. But something along those lines would be really, really nice. So what I really want to see though is passive first. Okay, so clearly war offense. So that's another surgical team, which is going to be a part of the topic of discussion after this. It's a surgical team, so it's going to be a really good team once you make the necessary investments. Now, will they already be good? Probably, because, you know, Longshot and Shatterstar have already been here for a while, so everybody's, if they're into those characters, have already developed them, so they'll have actually a better head start than other surgical teams like Shadowland. Alright, on self or X Factor crit, remove all deflect from the most injured non-summoned enemy. When an enemy attacks this character or any ally with barrier, apply bleed to that enemy. That's kind of unique. Most injured non-summoned enemy. Remove all deflect. Who is that aimed at? I mean, you gotta think in terms of, if they're a war offense, they're aiming for a particular group. Most injured. This sounds like Sinister Six if they're utilizing deflects really well. I know Doc Ock has his own really well, and most likely anybody with a defense Sinister Six has deflect. So more than likely that's what this is for, is Sinister Six. They're getting their own barrier, which is a protection against a lot of the stuff that's out there. However, Swarm's still gonna get his bleeds through. When an enemy attacks this character, or any ally with barrier, apply bleed to that enemy. Now, that does pass through a check, doesn't it? I believe it does. I mean, anything that goes down does. There are a couple things, like with the Shadowland characters, where it just seems like, no, it's just gonna happen. But no. I'll have to see. I'll have to do an analysis on X Factor when I'm ready for that. More offense, gain 50% max health. That's pretty good. That's pretty decent. Usually it's like 10, right? Non-summoned X Factor allies gain 15% max health, and that refers to multiple man, obviously. Gain 10% max barrier. Ooh. Non-summoned X Factor allies gain 10% max barrier. Is this on turn? This must be on spawn, like right at the beginning of the fight. Oh no, max barrier. Yeah, that extends how far the barriers can go for those characters. Okay, I understand now. X Factor allies gain 70% focus. Holy fucking shit. If they're meant to put down a negative status, they're just gonna do it. That's pretty awesome. This could lend her to a really good high-end raid character. But if you already have Astonishing X-Men, I'm not so sure you would want to use this character at all, except in war. And she's war offense. Oh, that's right, duh. I'm being an idiot. I mean, it clearly says war offense, so that's a war benefit. It's not bad. Alright, reverse polarity. God damn, that's a big charge. What was that 8? Oh, it's 7. Pull all enemies up to 2 spaces toward the primary target. Oh. Then attack the primary target, primary and targets within 2 spaces for 300% damage. Apply disruptor for 2 turns, plus flip all regeneration to bleed. God damn. She's like got a more damaging version of her father's. Okay, so I got what I wished for. If multiple man is an ally, gain 100,000 extra focus. Now that's a number, not a percentage. To flip regeneration to bleed. So that shit's just gonna fucking happen. Especially in war. This attack is unavoidable and cannot be countered. That keeps her safe. It makes me wonder about her HP now that I think about it, because if she's putting out barrier, I mean, and her powers are just landing. I mean, wow. Okay. That's a big charge, though. I mean, she gets it right off the bat, it looks like. But, like, zero hope in having that repeat itself. I don't know any of the other X-Factor characters that are giving out energy. Electrostatic field. So we're doing some Invisible Woman type of shit. Finally, another character that's going to bury her. Oh, she's burying herself. 20% of this character's max health. Now I need to know what her HP is. That could be pretty devastating. I mean, as an attack team, this could be something worth looking into early instead of waiting on a project. No. I'm on a dedicated plan. I'm not changing it just because of temptation. That's when it triggers. Triggering my temptation. Stay on target. Stay on target. Attack primary target and adjacent targets for 190% damage. If this target has bleed, attack the target for 250% damage, piercing instead. This attack will always crit the primary target. One ability that can crit, so you got a little bit of swing room here on, 4's not bad. 4's not bad. That could come around one more time. And get another barrier, and then the adjacent targets. That's pretty good. I like that. A little bit quicker than Invisible Woman's barrier, but that's for herself. Attack primary target for 230% damage and adjacent targets for 200% damage. Period. That means if you decide to use Striker, your second attack is only going to do damage because of that period. Since and is there, I'll have to test it just to be sure, but since and is there, that means it's a part of the safety coding, so that's going to be 230% damage and the adjacent targets for 200% damage. But let me reference Rocket's real quick, because his basic hits multiple targets, but I believe the reason why, I know for a fact, his does not hit adjacent targets on counters and whatnot, but I believe there is a break in his code. In the grammar. Yep. Period. Attack all adjacent targets for 150% damage. Okay. So I'll test it just to be sure whenever she comes around, but that means her basic will hit adjacent targets. Apply bleed to primary and adjacent targets. If you're doing a strike, I mean, her powers are kind of expensive, especially her ultimate. So after you pop that first big one, You're talking about putting down barrier, obviously, right away after that. But you do get choices, depending on who you're fighting. Disrupted for 2 turns. Flip all regeneration. That's 100% Sinister 6. I mean, this will kill fucking Dr. Octavius outright. I mean, you wait, if you go barrier first, reverse polarity second, you pull all the characters in for adjacency, AoE. You've already flipped all the regenerations. They're gonna bleed to death or come close to dying on the next turn, and they won't be able to apply anything afterward. The only catch to that would be the block on Dr. Octavius, how good that is for a particular Doc Ock that you might be fighting. Meaning, no matter what he gets hit, he's going to heal if he ends up blocking it. His block is really good. Wow, I really like this. I really like this character. I mean, let's dive into the second half of the discussion here. And that really is about the new teams and new players that are coming into the game or have already been developing in the game, I should say. So we'll say mid-level players, somewhere between 7 to 9 million collection power. We're reaching the state in Marvel Strike Force, in my professional opinion, where total collection power is starting to lose its value in how you're choosing your alliance members if you're trying to replenish your forces on your alliance. Mainly because a lot of these surgical teams that are coming in, these are the teams that have a specific use, like Dark Dimension or War Offense, War Defense, things like that. The players that are in that 7 to like 9 million range, you might want to start picking those guys up because they're collecting very precise teams to battle in war. So if you're a little bit more war focused than anything else, you're going to want to be able to grab up these players because they're going to have teams like Astonishing X-Men and Black Order and Sinister Six and X Factor that's coming and things like that, because they're developing teams that have specific uses, and when they're a specific use team, they're extremely powerful with the correct investments. Even Shadowland, even though I hate them right now, it's mainly because they are a heavy T4 investment team. To get their T4s to work correctly during war and be super effective, they do have to be invested in. They are effective, don't get me wrong, even as much as I hate them. They do work extremely well at 666-4, but don't count on any miracles, is all I'm saying. So you're going to want to punch down with that team rather than trying to go even or up. So in regards to, the alliances that, at this point there are a lot of players that are falling off because maybe the game has gotten too tedious for them to keep on playing and aren't interested in these new characters because they are feeling a little bit disillusioned by the price point that some of these characters are coming out at, and they're not allowing more farmable situations for these characters, which could be something worked on by Scopely or Marvel Strike Force, whichever team gets their first wins, as far as I'm concerned. I'm pretty sure Scopely is just the money people that are deciding when things get released, how we release them, and what we should charge them for. Marvel Strike Force developers are there to make the models, discuss the kits, and possibly any support that could be on there, going on there. But mostly you're dealing with staff that, is elsewhere. And so picking up these players is actually a really good deal. I mean, you don't even have to look for players in, your range like where I'm at right now. What up, boo boo boo? What up? Thanks for coming by, man. I'm talking about how great some of the mid-level players are right now, because if you're, floating around 7 to 9 million, you're picking up these very cool, precise, what I call surgical teams that are very effective for the use that they're being used for, such as war offense, war defense, raids. None are better than the astonishing X-Men right now. I consider that team actually a high value team in this game, like Black Order, because they actually go really well in multiple modes, like really, really well. But players that are in that 7 to 9 million range are actually collecting these very precise characters, and me being more of a veteran gamer, I'm actually being faced with a lot of throwaway characters, or teams that I no longer have any use for. Because look at the overall landscape of what you really need to be successful in the game. You need only no more than 13 war offense teams. Yeah, it's pretty cool to have multiple versions of teams, but ultimately you can only attack 13 times. If you've got 13 super powerful offensive war teams, that's all you'll ever need. And because there are 13 different teams that you can play, that you're going to be growing there, the likelihood that they're going to actually be useful, one or more of those teams are going to be useful in multiple modes, is really, really high. So once you have your Magic 13, now you're dealing with your Magic 8, which is your war defense, which should be your most powerful group in the game as far as I'm concerned. But, every alliance, every player has their own way of going about progressing in the game, and that's awesome, because you know me, rule number one in gaming is you go where the fun is. Boba Fett says, I'm a pretty new player, about 1 month in. Well, welcome to Marvel Strike Force, my friend. This is, if you're really into turn-based strategy, one of the best games that's out there, especially if you're a fan of Marvel, whether you're a comic book fan or you're like a MCU type of fan. This is just great. It's like every new character and every new team that comes out is like a brand new toy, which is really cool. I like thinking about the teams very strategically. I like coming up with team analyses in order to be able to tell another story between ISO 8s or Red Stars. I have my own, hand-built database on this kind of stuff. So it's really, really cool, and I like talking to you guys about it. So thank you for coming into the game and playing, because you're right in the mode where you're going to be picking up some of these great surgical teams right now, and the current one is X Factor. So if you're really this new to the game, you're going to want to pick up that team as soon as possible whenever they're available to you, whether you're trying to buy these characters or find out which events that they're going to be available for and really go hard at it. And I do recommend that you do that whenever there's a new team right now, because a lot of them have specific uses that your alliance is really going to need. Let's see here. That is going to be it for the day. I am all out of time for Marvel Strike Force. Now, for those of you that might be watching right now or on a previous stream, know that I'm doing a daily Strike Force Monday through Friday about around 4:30ish, because I'm always playing then, and I like talking to you guys about Marvel Strike Force. Now, if you're just a fan of the topic of the day, and Boba Fett's talking again, I'm a big Marvel fan, and I played Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes when it came out, like in 2016. When I discovered this game, I had to play it. I absolutely 100% agree. Funny story, when I decided to start playing, I was actually looking into playing that game, because I am a strategist when it comes to turn-based games. I love those games. And so I was looking into it because I'm a big fan of Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic, right? Even the online multiplayer, I played that for a very long time also. But then Deadpool was a really big thing at the time. His new movie was coming out, and there was a Deadpool event coming out for this game. I was like, oh man, that's really, really cool. So I checked out this game, and I was like, oh, I cannot believe they're making a game like this. Because I tried playing like the DC version of this game, and it sucks balls. I mean, I love that universe, but that game was pretty terrible graphically, and I'm a bit of a snob when it comes to that kind of stuff. And this game is beautiful, given that it's just a mobile game. I hope they make the leap to, PC. That would be wonderful. But who knows what's going to come in the future. I mean, we got a lot of great projects coming across the pop culture form of things. Falcon, Winter Soldier. Are they going to do a duo rework for those two, or WandaVision? I would love to see Wicca and Speed show up. Yeah, but beautiful graphics and animation, absolutely. 100% agree. This game does look wonderful. I wish it would translate better for me on BlueStacks, on my PC better, so I can get some better recordings. I mean, the animation frame rate is really, really high, and most of the time it looks really great. And even on my phone, it's absolutely wonderful. And I know, my freakazoid Marvel brain, comic book brain, it knows so much about all these characters. It's so awesome to get in there and go, oh man, this would be a really cool team or character to play in here. I would absolutely love to see either they could play. I'm just gonna give you a surprise choice here. What is that wrecking team? I think it's like Wrecking Ball. Wrecking Team? Tail Wrecker? Yeah, they got the Absorbing Man in there. That would be a cool war team to have. But I'm not the kind of fan that can recite you issues and the year. I'm just a really big fan, and I remember a lot of things that go into their characters. So sometimes I bring that up, sometimes I don't. In either case, I love the game. And so Boba Fett, thank you for coming in and playing. I am here every day, Monday through Friday, doing Daily Strike Force, talking about what's the current I'll come up with a different topic of the day. Like today I dropped a video on my Marvel Strike Force channel on YouTube. You check that out. Like, subscribe, turn on the notifications bell so you know whenever I'm uploading any brand new content. But that's a lot of where the topics are going to be cut into and uploaded to YouTube. So check those out. If you're not a fan of me coming here on the Daily Strike Force, I do a little house cleaning where, I pick up orbs, I unlock them, I do my raid sims or raids or practice fights, RTA, mostly raids, because by then I've saved up enough energy to make it pretty entertaining to watch. You'll see what are the strongest teams that I currently use in those raids, and sometimes here and there I do war. I'm kind of in a really weird war spot for everybody to actually watch me play that. I don't like doing that a lot because it kind of gives away a little bit too much while you're playing in war, and I don't particularly feel comfortable doing that most of the time. But here or there, I'll do a fight if it's, usually it's like getting into the end part of the war in order to be able to get in there. And usually I run out of energy by then. But thank you for coming in and following. And if you're watching an old stream, don't forget to follow me right here on twitch.tv/Justice3Gaming. On Fridays, I play Need for Speed Heat. On Mondays, I play Mortal Kombat. Currently, it's Mortal Kombat 11. The core game is Tuesday through Thursday, and right now it's Wasteland 3, but it's going to turn into Outriders beginning April 1st. That's when the official release for that game comes out. It is a third-person sci-fi action looter shooter that is absolutely amazing in the demo. Come in, check it out. Go to YouTube at Justice3 Gaming if you want to check out me playing the demo for that and seeing if it's something that you might be thinking about playing. It is cross-play right away, so that's going to be a benefit for all gamers around. Again, thank you so much for coming and watching. I wish you passion, love, and gaming, and never forget rule number 1, no matter what game you're playing, always go where the fun is. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.